All right, so I'm going to try to do this as a kind of cast here. I don't know what you call it. This is example one. This is schmutz from my breakfast this morning. Sorry about that. At any rate, it's got a 24 volt power source. Left side is going to be the positive. Right side is going to be the negative. And we've got an ammeter location here, 8 ohm resistor here, 12 ohm resistor here, 1 ohm resistor here, and 3 ohm resistor here in this circuit. There's only one pathway for the electricity to flow, so this is a series circuit. I've got this positioned as ammeter 1, primary ammeter reading number 1, ammeter 2. Those are hooked in series with the circuit to measure the current going through things. I've got voltmeter here, 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 and here. I've labeled them V8, V12, V1, and V3, so that way those will measure the voltages across or around each electrical device. First thing to do is always figure out the total resistance of the circuit. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to focus this a little better. Nah, same thing probably. I wonder if it's better close. That is better close. Well, we'll figure it out next time. Okay, so the first thing is in a series circuit, I need to recognize that to get my total current, I'm going to basically do the total is equal to resistor 1 plus resistor 2 plus resistor 3 plus however many there are. In this case, there's 4. So in this case, I'm going to say my total resistance is equal to 8 plus 12 plus 1 plus 3 ohms. 8 plus 12 is 20, plus 1 plus 3 is 24 ohms. So that was super easy. The units for ohms are the Greek symbol omega. Looks kind of like an upside down horseshoe. To find the total current, we're going to use Ohm's law. Ohm's law is basically current, which is the letter I stands for that. Don't ask me why. Delta V over R. So in this particular case, I've got a voltage of 24 volts, a resistance of 24 ohms, and that gives me 1 amp of current. So my total current would be 1 amp. Now the interesting thing about this is, if you look at it, since it is a series circuit and the current's the same everywhere, that means my current through A1 would be 1 amp, current through A2 would be 1 amp also. Power is equal to voltage times current. Well, I've got 1 amp and a 24 volt power source here, so that's going to be 24 times 1, 24. That's 24 watts. Okay. For V1, that's the voltage across this. I take Ohm's law and rearrange it. V equals I times R. So the current's going to be 1 amp through all these, so it's going to be 1 amp times 1 ohm, 1 volt. Through V8, 1 amp, 8 ohms, 8 volts. 1 times 3, 1 times 12, 3 volts, and 12 volts. So that's how you go about doing that particular type of circuit. All right, hopefully that works out well, and go from there.